Stop. Right.
So
if you could then move on,
I'm
Karen.
passing over to Karen now.
But you will need to turn your mic because you won't be able to hear her otherwise.
Right. My name is Karen Bennett. I'm just going to say, first of all, I've got a medical condition that affects my speaking and my breathing, so I would ask the forbearance of the Cabinet and allow me a little longer if that's necessary. So, as I say, my name is Karen Bennett. I'm a leaseholder on the Central... Can you hear me? Is that working? I'm a leaseholder on the Central Hill Estate. I've lived here since 2000, and I'm a member of the original steering group set up in July 2015 in order to engage with the council in respect to the proposed regeneration scheme, but which was subsequently changed to the resident engagement panel for reasons known only to Lambeth Council but believed to be intended to alter and limit the level of engagement by the residents on the estate. I'm also Secretary of the Central Hill Residents Association. I would like to talk about the resident surveys. Is that still working? Yeah. I would like to talk about the resident surveys, especially as Matthew has talked at length about the level of support that Lambeth has allegedly received from tenants and leaseholders on the Central Estate, and also the test of opinion carried out by Lambeth Council and its appointed contractors over the last 2 years, the most recent by TCC, the campaign company. These have taken different formats, from asking residents, as Nicola said, to complete post-it notes at walk-in exhibitions, to door knocking and completing surveys on behalf of the residents. All the methods used have been questionable and the alleged results unsubstantiated. The most recent results given by Lambeth Council and published on the missive to residents informing them of the date of this Cabinet hearing, incidentally the 14th date that we've been given, was to say that the Council had contacted 307 households on the estate, and 49% of all of those residents support the regeneration scheme and demolition of the dwellings on the estate. The other published figure, following the most recent survey by TCC, claims that 55% of all council and currently secure tenants that were contacted as a proportion of the total 307 households favour regeneration and demolition. The Council also provided this figure for publication in a recent issue of the South London Press. It is completely inaccurate, and I will tell you why. The residents have conducted their own tightly controlled and fully substantiated survey of residents. In doing so, we identified their tenancy status and asked them to state their preferred option for the future of the Central Hill Estate. Those options were refurbishment, full demolition, part refurbishment and part rebuild, repairs and improved maintenance. That was an option that we added. The first three were the options on the table when consultation began at the end of 2014, although the options to refurbish were subsequently removed, and the Council has consistently made it clear that the only option they are considering is full demolition. Our results show that of the 472 dwellings on the estate, approximately 10 have been identified as unoccupied. We contacted 322 households, which represents 70% of all occupied dwellings. Of those 322 households, 227 were secure tenants, 78 were leaseholders or freeholders, and 17 were private tenants. Of the total 322 households polled, a total of 254 were completely against demolition, preferring refurbishment or repairs and improved maintenance. This represents 78.88198757776% or 79%, if you round it up, of all households polled. As the Council considered that they only really need to consult with tenants, we've broken down the tenant figures as well. Of the 227 secure tenants contacted, 177 were completely against demolition, representing 77.97 or 78% of all secure tenants. Not only do nearly 80% of all tenants and residents not support the regeneration project, but only 4.45% are in support of the regeneration project. Others